Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Reno 15F, and today I will show you how you can import contacts from your SIM card to the device. So, to get started, let's open up our contacts application. So for me, it is right over here. And it might give you this window right here, allow contacts to send you notifications. There's no reason for this to be even allowed. Contacts as an application has no reason to send you notifications, really. And if you think about it, like, what would be the notification? Congratulations, you have imported a contact. So yeah, we're gonna deny this. Anyway, from here, you want to navigate to Organize. And depending on if you are signed in to your Google account or not, the option that we're looking for might be visible right now. That is for me right here. Or it could be at the very bottom of the page, as if you are signed into Google. There's a bunch of Google crap that will be visible at the forefront. Anyway, find the Manage SIM option and get introduced with the most annoying garbage imaginable, which is this choose where to save contacts. Now, the reason I'm kind of crapping on this is because right now this looks fine. But normally what you will see when you are signed into a Google account is that Google is trying to obfuscate other options as long as they don't include Google in it. And this is deliberately designed to make you import contacts to the cloud, which would therefore allow Google to skip asking for consent of the person that this contact belongs to get their number. They're basically using you to import to the cloud, therefore they have access to it. As it's literally like you giving them a little, list of contacts that you own, and they are supposed to store it without looking at it. Let's be honest, that's not happening. So in this piece of shit option right here, when you have the signed in option, you'll see your Google account and the device listed at the same time as a single option. And then instead of device only, as I can see right now, as this is the only option for me, instead you will see more. And under more, there won't be more options. There will be just a single one, which is this one right here. That's why I just hate this shit. It's deliberately hiding the other option, even though there's enough space to show it, and even though device only takes literally like a single line, like we have other device right here. If you delete that, that's basically as much as more takes at that point. So there is no actual reason to hide it away, because it doesn't take almost any more space than the actual option that it's hiding. So make sure you select the correct one, which is device only. I am doing this in a privacy-oriented kind of manner, so that's why I'm recommending this. But just know, you can import it obviously to the cloud, but at that point you're sharing your friends, families, contacts with Google. And if one of those contacts would like to, I don't know, not have their personal number available for Google to snatch and monetize and then start spamming them with, calls, and once they sell that, you're kind of taking that choice away from them. Anyway, and here, once you select any of these options, you can choose what contacts will be imported, and normally they should all be selected. If you see some contacts that are deselected and also grayed out, that's because these contacts already are imported where you're trying to import them to. Now, additionally, if you selected something like the Google and device option, if they, for instance, already exist on your Google account but not the device, all the contacts will be selected anyway. It just won't import them to the Google account again, but only to the device. In any case, you can obviously also deselect ones that you don't want and then click on import, which typically gets you this BS again. So typically this actually shows up after you import them, but here it's like right away. So remove copies from SIM. To clear up your SIM, remove copies of imported contacts. Contacts that aren't imported won't be affected. Again, this is just another Google manipulative behavior right here, trying to make you rely on them. So they're trying to get rid of your backup of the contacts that you have control over, in hopes that later on they can incentivize you to do a cloud backup instead, because they just tried to delete your copies of contacts. Now, there's no reason in hell that you should be deleting these contacts. They're on your card for safekeeping that you actually have control over. and it's basically as good as if you want to delete them. As a good comparison, you can also then go to your car, grab a rubber hose, siphon out some gas from your tank, so you can go to the gas station to put more gas into it. So obviously there's zero reason for you to delete the imported contacts, as they're there for safekeeping. So I'll be selecting keep. They don't get in your way. If we go into contacts list, you can see they're not here, at least not getting in the way. And if we click on all contacts, you can show contacts from each separate location right here. So all contacts, SIM, or device. And even though I imported 2 contacts to the device, and the SIM contact stores 3, you can see that in the all contacts, I only have 3. So 2 of them are from the device, and 1 is from the SIM card. So this one would be the one that is stored only on SIM card, while the 2 other ones, like this one, you can see they're stored now in both locations. Now, the benefit of importing a contact right here will be the fact that when you import any contact from your SIM card, you have more options for editing. So if we first show you the SIM one, you can see we can only change the name and the number. But if we go to the one that is on the phone, you can see we can now add photos, multiple ones for the contact and the cover one, first, last names, company names, multiple numbers, as you can add more. You can have labels, notes, email, birthday, address where they live, and under others you have even more personal information like nicknames, job titles, departments, and so on. So these are very extensive kind of things you can add to that contact. And like I was saying, it's also one of the reasons why I don't recommend importing contact to the cloud, as anything that you fill up right here and it's stored on the cloud, that's what Google would have access to. And I think there is a little bit of a privacy kind of problem right here, where you can give away someone address, their number, first, last names, and for instance places where they live and what their position, where they where they work, and their position in their job is. That, in my opinion, is a little bit going over the edge of what Google should have access to. Now, for people that are kind of thinking of doing this but rely on their contacts being available to them on other devices, what you could potentially do once you import your contacts in here, like I have, is download an application from Play Store that would allow you to create a backup of your contacts. It would create a single file. I believe the extension is something like VCF file, and you can email that to yourself or move it to an SD card and move it around. So you have basically a file that is a backup of all your contacts, and the backup also includes everything that is right here, unlike the SIM card that would be storing only the name and the number. The VCF file will store everything, including photos and everything that you filled up right here. And because you can email it to yourself, you can then click on that file on any other device and just single click import these contacts, which is pretty nice. So anyway, that's about it. Now, if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.